way.
The region stretching from Texas to Illinois witnessed severe weather conditions on Monday night, April 1st, as a series of powerful storms swept across the central and eastern United States. The storms brought with them hail larger than softball-sized and also caused wind gusts exceeding 70 miles per hour. That night, at least 3 tornado warnings were issued, affecting over 6 million people living in the area. The Storm Prediction Center issued the first tornado warning for most of Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Tulsa, as well as a portion of northern Texas lasting into the late evening.
That's 100.
Another tornado warning was issued for southeastern Kansas and western Missouri, effective until the next day. The third warning applied to eastern Missouri and central Illinois, effective until midnight. The risk of extreme weather condition to increase on Tuesday as the weather threat moved eastward. The Ohio Valley in particular faced a level 4 risk on a 5-level scale, indicating the potential for widespread and severe weather events.
¡Ay, Jesucristo!
A powerful storm with wind gusts of up to 88 miles per hour swept through the small town of Albany, Texas, while millions of Americans were enduring extreme weather conditions. The Storm Prediction Center recorded a large number of storm reports with over 85 cases just on Monday night, and this number continued to rise as the night progressed and more storms developed. Notably, giant hail, measuring up to 4.5 inches in diameter, shocked the community of Briar, Texas, among over 50 reports of significant hail recorded that day. Both the Ohio Valley and surrounding areas were facing a high flood risk, with over 17 million people being warned. The natural disaster has been elevated to a level 4 on a 5-level scale, with warnings from the Storm Prediction Center that areas stretching from Ohio to parts of Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia would face consequences on April 2nd. Additionally, the storm brought strong tornadoes, large-sized hail, and powerful wind gusts, causing significant damage in the region, especially during the afternoon and evening of that day. The event became even more concerning as recent studies indicate that nighttime tornadoes are not only harder to detect in the dark, but also have a mortality rate twice as high as daytime tornadoes, as they often occur when people are asleep.
Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Moreover, frequent thunder is expected to echo further east into the night, although the severe impacts from this phenomena are predicted to lessen. Thunder will continue into Tuesday morning in the Midwest and Ohio Valley before quickly dissipating. However, concerns remain undiminished as another dangerous storm system is forecast to continue into the afternoon and evening. In recent years, natural disasters, especially hail, have caused significant damage across the United States, with Texas suffering the most with the highest number of damaged properties in the nation. The latest data, collected and published by CoreLogic, indicates that hail damage has recently surpassed both tornadoes and strong winds.
This is terrible.
A notable example is the storm on September 24, 2023, when hail struck Travis and Williamson counties, creating record levels of damage. In total, both counties suffered losses amounting to $600 million, with each county incurring about $300 million in damage. Annually, hail causes about $1 billion in damage to crops and properties nationwide. Remarkably, a hailstorm in Kansas City on April 10, 2001 became the most expensive hail event in U.S. history, with total damages reaching approximately $2 billion. Furthermore, a giant hailstone approximately the size of a volleyball fell in South Dakota in 2010. This hailstone, measuring 8 inches in diameter and weighing nearly 2 pounds, marked one of the largest hailstones ever recorded.
Oh my God.
In religious traditions, and specifically within the Bible, natural events like hail are often depicted as means by which God punishes. For example, the story of the hail in the book of Exodus is a classic case, where God sent disasters upon Egypt to persuade the Pharaoh to let the Israelites go free. Viewing the hail events in Texas through a religious lens, one might imagine that damages caused by hail could be seen as a sign of displeasure or warnings from God. From this perspective, harsh natural phenomena like hail might be viewed as reminders of humanity's need to depend on God's will and power, and each of us should live according to the lessons and moral standards that God has set. What do you think about applying a religious viewpoint to explain natural phenomena? Could this be a way for us to reflect more deeply on our way of life and our relationship with the natural world? Whether we believe in a religious perspective or not, natural events like hail are always an opportunity for us to look back and reassess our relationship with nature. Humans may not control the weather, but we can control how we respond and prepare for it. That's why learning to live in balance and harmony with nature is not just a moral lesson, but also essential for our future survival on this planet. A major winter storm bringing extreme cold and temperatures below freezing continued to ravage the Colorado area on January 14th. Due to the strong winds from the storm, many routes through the passes and mountain roads, as well as areas along the Front Range, had to be closed on Monday. According to the Colorado Department of Transportation, approximately 2 feet of snow is expected to fall in the area along the Interstate 70 corridor from Vail to Eisenhower Tunnel, which is forecasted to pose significant travel difficulties in the coming days. They also warned drivers should prepare to face harsh weather conditions, including dense snowfall, reduced visibility, bitterly cold winds, and extremely challenging mountain travel conditions in the days ahead. Berthoud Pass, located west of Denver, was closed on Sunday, and there has been no specific announcement regarding when it will reopen, following a significant avalanche incident that buried around 10 vehicles last Sunday. The Colorado Department of Transportation has reported that travel conditions in the high mountain areas will continue to be challenging at least until Tuesday. Drivers have been warned to expect delays while crews work tirelessly to clear snow from other roads through the mountain region. According to forecasts from the National Weather Service, the area may see an additional 4 to 8 inches of snowfall on the mountain peaks on Monday, and another wave of Arctic air is expected to bring temperatures down to near 0 degrees in lower elevation areas, accompanied by light snow. The forecast also indicates that snow accumulation could reach up to 40 inches along U.S. Highway 40 near Rabbit Ears Pass. The winter storm brought eagerly awaited heavy snowfall to ski resorts, with over 20 inches of powder snow falling at the Arapahoe Ski Basin and 16 inches at Aspen Highlands within 48 hours. However, some skiers were unable to reach the resorts due to the limited visibility and the substantial snowfall, making travel conditions extremely dangerous. At Breckenridge Resort, a very rare weather phenomena occurred when a small tornado formed, whisking snowflakes into the air. While the site was beautiful, it also posed significant danger. Tourists and locals were advised to maintain a safe distance from the snow tornado to ensure their safety. The avalanche danger level remained high in most of the Colorado mountain ranges on Monday. According to the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, there is a likelihood of large, naturally occurring avalanches that could be easily triggered. The center warned that the hazardous conditions from avalanches would persist throughout the day, and traveling through the high-risk avalanche areas is not recommended. In Denver, the freezing weather may have contributed to the demise of 4 people who were found deceased outdoors since Friday as temperatures dropped below 0 degrees. The city's Public Health and Environment Department reported that although not all cases of demise were related to homelessness, the severe weather is an undeniable factor in these unfortunate incidents. The organizers of the 40th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Parade have decided to shorten this year's event to minimize exposure to the frigid weather and strong winds. Educational institutions ranging from public schools to universities, including Colorado State University, have announced temporary closures on Tuesday due to the forecast of extremely cold weather. The Douglas County School District reported that the deep freeze over the weekend adversely affected their transportation team, causing issues in starting buses in the morning. On January 15th, the wind chill temperatures are expected to drop below 0 degrees. In such weather conditions, the danger of frostbite is a present risk of any body part exposed directly to cold air. Consequently, many schools have decided to temporarily close at least until next Monday to ensure the health and safety of the students and teachers.
Can you see that? Here it is. Right now.
Meteorologists across the eastern plains are warning of extremely harsh weather conditions, with wind chill temperatures expected to dangerously plummet to minus 35 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday morning. The National Weather Service in the United States has pointed out that the combination of strong winds and low temperatures is creating a wind chill index at an extremely dangerous level, potentially causing frostbite in just about 10 minutes of exposure.
That is heavy, wet snow. Holy mackerel.
In northeastern Colorado, near the Nebraska and Wyoming borders, the wind chill index has dropped to between minus 30 and minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. In Cheyenne County, located in the eastern plains, farmers woke up early to a minus 1 degree Fahrenheit weather condition. Fortunately, there was not much snow to ensure that the 1,400 cattle on their ranch were adequately prepared to withstand the severe weather. Please leave your discussion comments below the video comments section. Thank you very much for your keen interest, follow-up, and enthusiastic support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For now, we say goodbye and look forward to seeing you in our next videos. Wishing everyone a warm day with your family.